Hello. There'll be a
Bear
slight pause while Nick is slurping. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Yes, welcome to our regular Sunday hangout. I'm Nick. This is my wife.
Andrea.
We're resellers.
Woohoo!
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're not figured it out yet?
What reselling is?
We're resellers. What does that mean?
No, I thought you said, what does that mean?
Yeah, if you are new to our channel, this is us. We sell stuff on the internet. It's how we earn a living, and we talk about it on YouTube.
Indeed. And yeah, that message saying that hangouts are ending soon.
Oh, why does YouTube have to break?
I don't know.
Change things that aren't broken.
Does anybody know what's going to happen next? How we're meant to do these live streams if hangouts don't exist?
It took me long enough to figure out how to make these work, and I'm still not very good at it. Anyway, yes, welcome. If you are watching live, hello, please pop in and say hello to us. I can see there's a bunch of people who are in already.
Yeah.
Was that the beginning? That must have been the beginning. So Ruthie's 11-7 was first, I think.
Hi.
Welcome. Do you want to say some hellos?
Yeah, and Peter Ray, hello. Alan, Chelsea, Corinne, hi Corinne, and who else? Adrian, hi Adrian, and Welsh Wonder Nia, Amy, Kelly, hi Kelly, and Jessie, and yeah,
lots and lots of people.
Lots of people. So thank you for joining us, everyone.
Sorry about the clickbaity title. I thought I couldn't resist putting that in. Many of you will know we put on our Facebook group, the Tap Chat, tonight that we have made the decision to close that group. It's not been an easy decision.
No.
But it's the right decision for us. I understand all of the messages that I'm getting sent right now. You know, people pleading to keep it open, and it's great. And can I take it over? Can you transfer it? We've made the decision.
Yeah.
And it's right for us.
It was
we don't need to go into it, but
our last resort. But we just just felt that it was right for us. The reason why we can't let someone else just take over or transfer the group is because it's attached to my Facebook profile. So there's that, but also I think that people just associate the Tap Chat with us, which leads me on to the second point, which is I know that a few people have started new groups, which is great. But please, if you're starting a new group, please don't include the Tap Chat anywhere in it, because it's very much a part of us as a brand and us, what we do on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's the name of our Thursday chat. It would just confuse things, I think, if you called it the Tap Chat or had that in the title anywhere.
Yeah.
So we just ask you not to call it that. But we will support and promote any groups that, you know.
While it's still open, if you do want to create a group, stick it in there and send people over to it, and hopefully you know, somebody will carry on that baton.
Something will settle somewhere.
The point is,
we'll find a home.
We don't want to talk about this all for this whole hour. The point is, we started that with a very clear reason. We wanted a place where the chat that goes on in this side chat here, all of the people we got to know, we wanted a place where we could get to know them a bit better. People could chat about selling tat in a very friendly, relaxed and inclusive manner. It was kind of meant to be an extension of this channel, an extension of this side chat. It's become way more than that.
And, you know, a big part of that is probably our fault, because we just, you know, kept growing and we kept allowing people in. It's difficult to know when not to let someone in, really, because you don't know, you know, people could be really good value to the group, and then it just grows and grows, and then it just gets a bit big, and
it essentially got out of hand. It became a chore for us and the very helpful other moderators that we had to get in just to help keep it on an even keel. It became a chore for everybody. It started being quite a stress. So we are having a clean break from it, and that is that.
As you know, running businesses, it is, you know, that's time consuming in itself. So when you're having to then do other things on the side of it, you know, we just realized that it was taking up too much of our time and our attention, really, away from our business. So Yeah, we've had a couple of super chats.
Yes, I was just scrolling back to see if there's any comments I wanted to read out.
Well, can we read the super
Someone's
chats
loving your
first?
T-shirt. What have you got on?
Oh, that's the one I picked up at the boot sale a couple of weeks back.
Yeah. Okay, super chat. Let me do that first. Where were they?
Oh
my God.
From Lex. Lex said, thanks for everything. Thanks, Lex.
Thank you, Lex. You don't have to do that, but we really appreciate it. Yeah, Lex says thanks for everything.
But we're not going anywhere. It's just
essentially nothing's changing, but that group will not be there. There will be something come along, no doubt, to fill the void, and we will support that, whatever that is, but it won't be run by us.
Yeah.
Just on a note of that, actually, I resisted setting up a group and being a moderator on any group because I've seen this happen time and time again. They kind of reach a critical mass and they lose sight of perhaps the intentions of how they were set up. And I know loads of you have messaged me directly and on that post saying, oh, you just need to impose this rule, this rule, this rule. You just need to do this, this, this. We had done all of that.
We did all that, yes.
We had a way of dealing with things with the moderators. We set things in place. Anyway, it's all kind of by the by now because the decision is made. The group will stay open for a few days to allow people to have their say and to share if they want to set up a new group, and to allow people to come in and find out and read that post, because it's only fair people understand why we're closing it.
Yeah.
But the decision still stands that it is going. Was there another?
There was one from Steve, I think.
Let me scroll down.
Yeah.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve Green says,
thanks for all the hard work you put into the group.
Appreciate that.
Steve. Yeah,
thanks for the support.
Appreciated.
So yeah, that's probably all we need to say about that. You know, if you're disappointed by the decision, I understand that, and we can only apologize, but we're doing what is right for us, and I hope you can understand it. And at the end of the day, it is only a Facebook group. Nobody's died. It's fine. Okay. So yeah,
you know, you can still chat to us on our social media and send us messages.
People are saying in there you can rename the group, leave the group as a creator, and it will disconnect from your personal page.
Oh, will it? Well, whatever. We just decided to draw a line, and decision's made and done now. So
oh, Alexandra Weeks, first time back since having a baby. Wow, congratulations.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Nico, I assume that's the name of the baby.
Oh,
fantastic. Nick with an O. Will these live Sundays continue?
Yeah.
Nothing
else is changing.
None of our output is going to change. I know the title was a bit clickbaity. Apologies for that. No, the only thing that's changing is we're not going to be running that group. As far as we know, it is going to close. I don't think that decision is going to change. Right, let me scroll down. I'll try and keep up in the chat. We didn't go out today. If you're new to these, usually when we have stock that we picked up throughout the week, we will share it in these. We had intentions of going to boot sale, didn't we?
Yeah, and we got up and ready for it, and then the rain came. And I know, yes, we could have gone in the rain and all that, but it's never a pleasant experience, and we say it all the time, we don't really need the stock. We don't need the stock. But we only go for fun. I
had complete FOMO later because I saw a couple of posts in the group that we've just talked about closing. One guy had picked up like a Mega Drive, a Super Nintendo, a load of PlayStation stuff, all at a boot sale in the rain, and I was thinking, yeah. But I do not need the stock. I need to get my arse in gear. Oops. And list all the stuff I already have. Another reason for not maintaining that group is it has taken so much time and focus away from what should be our priorities, and that is our business, our blog site, which we're going to put more effort into. If you don't follow that, the link for that is below. And our YouTube channel, which itself takes up enough of our time without having to monitor and moderate that.
You know, I don't know if you guys appreciate how many messages that we get and answer every single day on YouTube, on Facebook, on our website, on our email, on Instagram, on Twitter. It's like, and we try really, really hard to answer everything. So
something had to give.
We do appreciate everybody messaging us, but you know, it's one thing off, builds up a little bit, and then you think, something's got to go. And
I really do think that all good things do come to an end. It's run its course. It was great while it lasted. Somebody will pick up the baton and carry on and have a group. So all is not lost.
I think a few have been set up already. So we shall see what happens.
Right, let me read some posts. Pleasant Valley Picker, what's happening? Sounds like sad news. Oh no, more Facebook. Was thinking of joining. No reseller community on there anymore. All that's happened is a group that we set up a couple of years ago. We're closing.
We still have a page.
We have a Facebook page which has the similar amount of members on it.
And I think the link for that's below, isn't it?
Link should be for that below. So we will continue to post on there. You can contact us through there. Our YouTube is not changing.
Alan's just made us feel better. Nick and Andrea, you didn't miss much. The car boot was awful.
Thanks, Alan.
That's just made us feel much better. Yes. So it was really funny, wasn't it? Because I took Ellen to work, and then we were like, what should we do? What should we do? And we spent about 2 hours going, well, what should we do then? I don't know what I want to do. So and in the end, we went into town and looked around some charity shops.
We can't help ourselves.
Just because we needed to do something.
We're so unimaginative. It's like tat or nothing with us.
So for you, dear.
I did buy a few. I didn't buy a lot, did I? Oh, I bought some media, as I do.
It was quite nice though, because by the afternoon the sun had come out, so we sat in the market square, didn't we? Had a drink, and I was in a Coke.
Oh, and a lovely lady said, "Hello."
Oh yeah.
I watched your YouTube videos. We didn't catch her name, did we?
We didn't. No.
But she lives local. It was quite odd. We were coming out of Poundland, I think, of all places. So hello if you're watching. We didn't catch your name. Apologies for that. Okay, let's answer a few questions. If you're just joining us, we don't have a haul, so we're going to take questions from the chat for a bit and then do a decent sized quiz. If you don't enjoy the quizzes that we do, apologies, but that's the plan really for today. I also want to share some exciting news about the pub game that I've been working on. The stamps are almost complete. I'll give you a sneak peek of what the impressions of the stamps look like. Hey, but I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, you were gluing them last night, weren't you? And it absolutely stank. I think you were high from
I was high on glue last night.
Smell.
Not awful. A good idea. I need to do that outside next time. These stamps are stuck on with really powerful glue, and I should have been outside in a much more well ventilated place than this office.
It was awful. We've got another super chat.
Have we? Right, let me do a super chat and then I'll come back and read some comments and questions.
From Eric Liddy.
Yep.
Look at all those loaded to the brim shelves. How much of that is listed? No boot sales, just list. I know that's exactly.
It's a valid point, Eric. It's a very valid point. I would say about a quarter of everything in this office is listed.
Oh, I was going to be more generous and say about a third.
Maybe. A lot of this side is listed. There's a whole bay of car parts. There's a whole bay of books and RA that's listed. Most of the back one is listed, and then this side is listed. It's not as bad as it looks, but I do have a loft that is full.
I'm laughing at Peter's question.
What?
Nick, when are you going to have a shave?
I'm growing a beard.
We were having this conversation just before we went on air, and Nick's deciding that he might actually grow it. I said he needs to tidy it if he's going to grow it.
It's a mess down here, but look how old I look.
I know, you're like a little badger.
My dad's got a big white beard. I might start looking like my dad.
I know, you're scary. Not that your dad doesn't look nice, but you don't want to look older than you are.
Speaking of which, to all the fellow fathers out there, a very happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
It's best job in the world being a dad. See, I'll get emotional talking about I get emotional too easily. Yeah. Oh, we've got another super chat. Can you read that one?
Becky. I chat to Becky on Instagram. She says, I started a YouTube channel thanks to you guys. Yeah, I follow you, and it's a good channel. So pop along and
follow. Can you get to it through
follow Becky, because she's great.
You can click on the 3 little dots on Becky's super chat there and go and have a look at the channel. So do that. But happy Father's Day. I phoned my dad earlier and we said, should we come over and see you? And he's like, well, I'm bowling all day today. He does lawn bowls. I said, okay, well, we'll pop over during the week. And he literally went, I'm bowling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I said, can I book a slot on Friday, Dad, to come and say hello?
Literally have to book an appointment to see your parents.
Since they retired, they're both retired now. Since they retired, you have to ring up a week in advance for a slot, don't you, to say hello?
So much comments about your beard.
Are there? All right. Well, I'm just going to scroll back. There's a few things.
Oh, Mel's in. I've just popped in to see what's ending. Is it Nick's shaving regime? I don't know if there was ever a regime, to be fair.
No. Facebook group is ending. The beard is beginning. Pound Girl, hello, says, question, how do you keep doing it all? eBay, Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, blog.
With difficulty.
We run around like headless chickens and do all of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't focus on each thing enough, really. Another good reason for dropping one thing that was starting to stress us out, to be perfectly honest.
And shock horror, I wrote a to-do list last week.
Did you do the things on it? Well, there we go. Question, how do you post trading cards? I tended to have a little sleeve. You can buy them really cheaply to put them in. And I used to put some cheap trading cards, like some land cards or something, on either side to pad it out so they can't bend. And then just put it in a regular envelope. Yeah, that's what I do, trading cards.
And Christine wants to know, how's the poker going? I'm
still top of the league by about 80 points. But I was knocked out early last week. I'm still leading the league. It's a year-long league. I'm about halfway through.
And who won last week?
Darren.
Yeah, our brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law.
Ada started a new group and he's popped the address for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Question: do you find that people up their prices now that you're becoming well known? How would we know, really, unless they say to us, "Hi, you're Nick, hence this is going up"?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
I don't know. We always pay what we're happy to pay. So,
well,
if they want to charge us a bit more, it's fine.
The reach of this channel isn't as great as some people assume, I don't think,
No.
But no, in short. What did you get for Father's Day? I got some cookies and some chocolate and a card.
Ella knows you well because you keep pinching her cookies whenever she has any.
Cookies. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Andrea, Candice is wearing the same shirt as you, says Lonnie. You know Lonnie's wife, Candice?
Oh, yeah.
She's wearing the same shirt as you.
Really? That's weird.
What are the odds on that? Hi, Lonnie. Good to see you.
I was just reading that question. Correct decision. What did you guys learn and take away from having the channel? We're not closing the channel, just the Facebook group.
We're closing a Facebook group. What did we learn? That I think groups have a critical mass and they go beyond that. And in our case, and we may have mismanaged it, who knows, whatever. I think we lost sight of what the intention for the group was. And it was as simple as that. What did you learn from the Facebook group?
Yeah, I could say don't let it get so big, but it's really difficult not to. So I don't know really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm still scrolling backwards trying to catch up. Adam says he missed the boot sale today also.
Gosh, you're getting lots of messages coming.
I'm getting lots of messages. Since I put that post, it's been a bit mental with messages. John says, what's coming to an end? The Facebook chat group, that's all.
Oh, there's Anya. Hi, Anya. She says, happy Father's Day, Nick.
Thank you, Anya. Hope you're still watching.
She obviously is because she's there.
Well, I don't know how long ago that was. Oh. That's the point. I'm scrolling backwards.
I see.
Okay, let me scroll back down. Sorry if I've missed anything. That was Pound Girls. Chelsea, question, any progress with the World War II photos? No, we need to get that done this summer, don't we?
Yes, we do. It's one of those things that, it just...
I'm not even sure where they are. Oh, they're here. I can show you. For those that are new to the channel, you may have missed this.
I mean, this is probably around the time to do it because it's all in people's minds.
There's more than this as well, but I picked up at a car boot sale a couple of World War II German photo albums, And the intention, we decided the intention was to put them into a specialist military auction.
Yeah.
And I did start making inquiries, didn't I? I was in touch with a couple, and then, you know, life got in the way.
Things fall by the wayside. And
but yeah, it's a really interesting collection from a German foot soldier's point of view, and needs to be preserved. So we think we're going to put it into an auction, international military auction.
Yeah.
But it's on the list of things to do, Alan, and it hasn't happened. Yeah. Hello, Mike from Michigan. Okay. Right. Oh, there's Mel's comment. Yeah. Becky's super chat. Right. I'm catching up. Right. Let's get to the end and then try and keep up. Oh, crap. It's just jumped. Where was I? Oh, goodness.
I don't know. Oh.
All right. We were there. Right. Okay. Okay. When should we expect a new video? We put out 3 or 4 videos a week.
Right now, right this second.
Yeah, this one. How do you post vinyls? I tend to sandwich vinyl between sheets of thick cardboard, 3 or 4 sheets of card, and then tape it all up. I've never had an issue with that. That's what I do. Yeah, I know other people buy those ready-made vinyl mailers, which I've seen and used, but I think thick card just cut to size and then taped around is actually better, more sturdy. But anyway,
a retired reseller says, when my wife and I are out garage sailing, we started saying, what would Nick and Andrea do?
What would Nick and Andrea do? We'd probably buy all of it and then worry about it later,
put it away and forget about it for 2 years.
Yeah, buy it, put it on a shelf, and then have people moan at us on the internet that we don't list enough. That's what we'd do. Okay. How long do you, this is Georgia, how long do you leave an item that's not selling on eBay before changing the price or reposting at the same price? Or is it best to be patient? It's kind of down to personal preference. I have changed to be more of a get the sale, even if that means be aggressive on price, put offers on, send offers out. I am much more about the quick flip these days. I used to be eke out every last penny.
Yeah, I tweak things after a month or so. Start, tweaking prices or setting a sale, or I've put a lot of stuff on to start an auction tonight at 8 o'clock, so they'll be finishing. They'll be finishing next Sunday during the show.
Well, I did the same. I think there'll be like 50 or 100 odd auctions ending during this show next week.
On some of them at least.
On that point, actually, I'm finding it harder now to manage prices because I used to have everything on. We used to do 10-day cycles. Actually, I know a lot of people did 30-day cycles. Fixed price listings, as you're probably aware now, are all good till cancelled. That is your only option. So I don't have that prompt anymore of the item ending to have to go in and look at it and assess it and then tweak the price. That's when I used to do it. So yeah. What's all those random messages coming in?
I don't know.
Wow.
I've got a few little trolly people in.
Yeah, well.
It's quite amusing, really. Dear me, they're having fun. Right, I was scrolling down to find this. So from eBay reseller Sandwell says, hi guys, thank you for your tips. My store is going well. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. That's incredibly generous. We appreciate it. And I'm glad your eBay store is going well. Yeah, that's all you can hope for, really. Onwards and upwards. I certainly want to next week have a big push with listing again. I might do a video of the week as in progress listing again, because that really kept me on track last time. I pushed it for a week, knowing that I was going to do daily updates, really helped focus me. So I might do that again, if not the week coming, the one after.
Yeah.
But yeah, best of luck. Who was it? eBay reseller Sandwell.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if.
Yeah, sorry, I scrolled down, so now you'll have to go back up again.
I don't know where I was. Oh, we were there.
Yeah.
George's question. Okay.
Pleasant Valley Picker said, is Nick growing that beard so he can be Saint Nick at Christmas and maybe another appearance on Andy's video?
I would look like blooming Santa Claus, because I reckon if this grew out, it'd just be a big white. I look like a badger.
Talking of your dad, he always ended up with the job at the school, didn't he, for being Father Christmas?
He wasn't impressed
he
with
wasn't
that.
Impressed.
Man, grumpiest Santa in the world, my dad. Okay.
No, the channel isn't quitting. Don't worry.
No, I know.
Just the Facebook group.
I know. Apologies for the clickbait. I couldn't resist. Tom says, why can't we have nice things? Well, there you go. All good things come to an end, but it's fine. Damien, question: How many items do you have listed at the moment, and for how many items do you strive? I think currently we hover around 500-600, don't we? Although a lot of those are multi-item listings. So items wise, I don't know how many that is. A lot of the car parts and other stock, we have multiple items on one listing. We don't really strive for a certain amount of listings. We try and maintain a certain amount of income from it to keep us comfortable. And you can do that on any amount of listings, depending on how quick your turnover is. I know some stores are based on volume of items to create that, you know, amount of sustainable income. Depends what you're selling, really, and your tactics with regards to pricing and that sort of thing. But,
yeah, I mean, you know, we sell plenty, so we're not. But we're not too worried. But yeah.
I do, and also remember we sell on Amazon as well, so that's a big part of what we do. eBay isn't our 100% our income stream, but I do want to reduce the backlog. That's my mission. I don't really have a target of number of listings. I'd be happy with like 10 listings if it meant everything's sold.
Exactly.
But
it doesn't help that I'm the slowest lister in Slowland.
You said it. Will you ever clear out that garage in your lifetime? Yes, I will. Broken English.
Will you?
One day.
Don't know.
We keep buying stuff.
No, you keep replenishing it. That's the problem.
Oh, Mark watched Breakfast Club this morning.
Oh, yeah. How funny.
Yeah.
It's a good film. It's my favourite film.
What's Andrew plugging now?
Oh,
his group.
He's always plugging something.
Do you still dabble in computer games and consoles? Yes. And a video that I do want to make soon is I've been saving them up. There's a Cube, PS3, a bunch of PS1s, PS2, a load of other stuff there that are waiting testing and cleaning and listing. So I thought I'd make a video where we find out together if they work. And then I'll talk about my process with cleaning and testing and listing consoles.
Yeah.
Because I need to shift them really. Apparently it's gone group crazy now. Far too many groups to join. Well, hopefully one will, I don't know, grow and replace the one we're closing. I don't know. Okay. We're so far behind again. Have you ever sold vintage tennis and squash rackets? Yes. Not something I particularly look for, but I have. Okay. Right, let me scroll to the end. So, how are we doing for time? It's 5:30. Yeah. I'm going to share a little bit about.
I don't have much to say.
I'm going to scroll to the end, I think. Saunter on man. Is that right? Saunter on man says, thanks for keeping the Facebook group going for so long, guys. It's been invaluable to me. But like you say, it's probably time to call it a day. Thank you. I'm glad you can understand. Hi guys, I would be interested in World War II things as I work for the Commonwealth War Graves. That's Jen. If you find us on Facebook, PM me. I'll be happy to talk.
Yeah.
Is it easy to start a YouTube channel? Yes. If you're even thinking about it, I recommend do it. It has been fantastic for us in so many ways. It's given so much back. Can be a lot of work, can be time consuming, but if you enjoy it, yeah, do it. Okay, I'm going to try and right. I want to talk a little bit. I know I've shared this a couple of times. I've chatted with Simon Mitchell about a project that I've been trying to get started for a long time, which is a real world kind of treasure hunt game based around traditional English pubs. I have, these are 10 of the 12 stamps as they will look. As you can see, I printed those. So you've got the Fox here. This is the Victoria, which is a local pub in Hitchin. Red Lion. That is the Cooper's Arms. That's the Old George. Buck's Head. The Goat. That's my favourite stamp. This is the Highlander. These are all representations of the pub's pub signs. And these are what the stamps that I've been busy making look like. So that's the bird in hand. It's like a hawk on a glove. You can't really see it there. It's a bit of a labour of love, this project. It's not really a business project. That's the half moon. So these stamps came, these were my designs, and then I got a sheet of rubber with the designs on. I've had to then cut these down and mount them on lumps of Perspex. And the cards, if you haven't seen, have we got any cards handy? Or I don't know if I've got any cards. I think I do. Hold on. So these are all of the card designs are done. I'm speaking to the printers hopefully next week if I get the chance to get them printed. This is what the cards look like. So the Lytton Arms, for example, their card would look like that. You visit the pub, which will be the only place where you can find an ink stamp of their pub sign, which will go in there and complete the card. That's the idea. It's an idea that has appealed to me for years. I've always wanted to get it going. The plan is we're starting with 12. Got 12 on board. I'm going to expand it out from where we live here in Hitchin, and hopefully that should start in the next couple of weeks. It's very geeky but fun. So yeah. What are you doing? Did you tune me out completely?
Tom are laughing about one of the troll comments that we had.
Oh, are they? Oh, good old troll comments. Gotta love them. The best name I saw when I worked in London was the Slug and Lettuce. Hey, Dermot, good to see you, mate. Yeah, there's a few Slug and Lettuces about. That's a chain.
Yeah,
there's a chain of them, I believe. Whether that was part of it, I don't know. Becky says, such a great idea. Thank you. I've had this idea in my head for so long. I can't be objective about it. Is that the right word? I've got dust all over me, look. So I just hope that other people are going to get involved. I'm going to have a Facebook group where people share stamps that they found, share pictures of them out doing it, and hopefully it will just grow organically from that, and the pubs will promote it to in their Facebook groups and stuff. And yeah, and we'll just see what happens. I just need to get it out of my head now. So yeah, there are 2 more stamps, but I ran out of Perspex backing. So I need to order some more of that. There you go. That's what they look like. This is what I've been busy beavering away at. If you're wondering, it is happening. It's taken a lot of spare time and work and energy to get to this point. Thank you, Richard. Richard says the stamps look good. I really appreciate that. I can 3D print that. Oh, okay. Interesting. That might be an option.
Vexify says there's nothing wrong with geekiness.
Oh, I'm a geek and proud. It's a bit like letterboxing on Dartmoor, says Lisa Fenn. It is totally inspired by that. I used to be really into that. I used to go down with my dad to Dartmoor and hike around. And if you know anything about letterboxing, every pub in and around the moor has a stamp. But there's nothing in this area. And if this existed, I would happily go out and enjoy finding these pubs and hunting out these pubs that I don't tend to visit. Some of these pubs that are now part of the game are within a few miles of our house, and I'd never even been to them. And I love a pub. And that just shows that we don't use what's on our doorstep. And the point of this game is to get people out there finding these pubs that are, most of them, sadly, struggling to survive. That's the the idea behind the game is to promote these pubs and these small businesses. So yeah. Which are the best and worst delivery or courier companies you have used? Wow, that's off on a tangent. I'd say the best is Royal Mail. The worst is Yodel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've never had a good experience.
Never had a good experience with Yodel. Sorry if anyone loves them, but that's only my opinion. Zoe says, how are you both? We are fine. Absolutely fine. Thank you. Okay. Such a fab idea. Sounds a bit like some of the treasure hunts they do at Disney. Oh. They do that, what, in the Disney parks? That'd be a cool idea. That'd be a cool idea if there was like a stamp at every attraction in the park.
So I've not come across it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Art Journey was clearing the loft today. Found the original newsletters from when Software Plus opened in Stevenage. Was it you I was talking to about that? I used to shop in there in about 1985 when I had a Master System. Yeah. Okay. I'd love to get involved in this trail. If you're meaning this game, then yeah, you're welcome. It will be very local to us.
Yeah, to start with.
And hopefully it will gain some traction, and we plan to just roll it out ever further from Hitchin. Will be the plan. As with a lot of things in life, though, the struggle is time for this.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Gaz Dunlop. Wow, you must be new, Gaz, because the question is, hi guys, what's the most money you've made off a single item and what was it? Do you want to say quickly what it was?
It was an Atari cartridge.
It was an Atari cartridge. How much did it sell for? Apparently we got it
5,000 and something.
I think it was 5,100 or 200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you said 200 last time. Someone.
Oh, okay. There's videos about that whole thing and how that came about on the channel. If you just search Nick Hill's Atari, they should come up. Okay. Fond memories of being kicked out of a Slug and Lettuce at the age of 17, says James Collects. Okay. What is coming to an end? Just a Facebook group. That's all. Not that I'm downplaying it, but yeah, the channel is carrying on. Right, shall we start a quiz? I just jumped. Oh, Pete says, I'll tell you again, Nick. 5,100. Okay, it was 5,100 the cartridge sold for.
He'll ask you again next week.
I'll stand corrected. You'd think I'd remember that, wouldn't you? Oh, yes, it was me you were talking about. It too. Worked for Software Plus for 8 years, right? Yes, thought it was. Did you put your Beeb master back? Oh, the BBC. No, I was talking to Dave about a friend of his repairing the power supply for me, and I haven't had a minute to get that sorted. So, yeah. Okay.
Tom says, what sells well on eBay, Nick?
Tom says that.
Yeah. And I think Steve said the Ashes DVD.
Yeah, the Ashes.
That's really good, Tom, because you've got one or two of those.
I don't know if anyone's seen Tom's post. I think he's made a post somewhere. I don't know if it's in the Tech Chat group or where. But
Kevin wants to know, did we manage to make any headway with sourcing eco-friendly mailers for a decent price?
Have you done anything about that?
I have been researching it. My concern, and I don't know how I get around this, is that apparently biodegradable will degrade within 6 months tops, and I'm not sure how I get away with that or how I get around that, because I store my clothes for sometimes a couple of years, and also if you want to buy envelopes, mailers in bulk, they tend to last us a while.
I think that's more the issue, the fact that we would want to buy in bulk.
Yeah, because then if you don't buy in bulk, it becomes so much more expensive. So I'm confused by the entire thing, and I think about it all the time, thinking what could we do that's different.
Because
So I don't know.
we tend
if
to
anybody
buy
has any ideas or comes up with a solution,
we tend to
please,
buy bags by the
please let us know.
thousand, and that might last us for 6 months to a
I've got
year.
some Christmas ones that I've been using for the last 2 or 3 Christmases.
Yeah, and if these degrade after 6 months to a year, you've not only got to use them within that time, but the product that you are storing, we store our clothes in them whilst they're waiting to sell.
Yeah.
So then,
yeah. So
you've
going
got
to end
the
up
time it's sat on your shelf, plus
and
the
you're
time
just
the
find
item.
bits of plastic everywhere, and it's I don't know.
So short
I'm
answer,
not
no.
quite sure what we're going to do about that.
I can quickly answer that. Tim Pride. Hey, Nick and Andrea, print labels yourself versus let Amazon label everything. I print myself. That's my personal preference. Okay, shall we? Can't you settle for mailers that are recyclable?
If you store in the dark, it will take a lot longer. Yes, but still. And also my office is the sunroom, so that's not really an option.
Yeah, but they're in
drawers, but they've all got like what you can still get light in them.
We don't know.
And well, all the eBay ones that we use are recyclable. But if anyone's watching the War on Plastic, which I think is on a Monday, I'm not sure, but if you watched it last week, definitely carry on watching it this week. Have a look, because it's really, really interesting. And the shocking thing was that people, they'd gone to, I think, Malaysia, and which is one of the places where we export our recycling plastic to, and just found mountains and mountains of carrier bags from like Sainsbury's, Marks and Spencer's, Tesco's, all just rotting in a big mound, because it's all been, people have, like us, thinking, oh, we're doing a good thing, we're putting our carrier bags and plastic bags into a recycling unit, and they're going to be taken away and they're going to be recycled. But what's happening is they're being shipped off to a third world country, and they're just sitting in a rotting mound because they don't know what to do with it. And then on top of that,
a bit pointless.
Then they're trying to deal with it in this country, and they're burning it and sending out toxic fumes into the atmosphere, and people's health is suffering because of it. So it just makes me think, okay, so yeah, I'm thinking I'm doing this great thing by putting my plastic bags in a recycling bin, and now it worries me, and I think, well, maybe it'd be better if it sat in our own landfill rather than being sent off to pollute another country. It's a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it?
Well, we don't want to talk about plastics for the rest of the show, but
no,
my thing with this is that recycling is great, but it only delays it getting into landfill because it's made into more plastic products, most of which isn't recycled again and gets into landfill. What needs to happen is the governments to target manufacturers and impose legislation or taxes on plastic products.
We need alternatives,
because you've got to stop it at source.
We need alternatives to plastic is what we need.
But that's for a whole other video.
Yeah, I know. But one other thing I was thinking was sending clothing out in boxes, like, small mailers or whatever.
The cost of that.
But also what happens, like, I think somebody, it might have been Caroline actually, had a message from someone saying that their item of clothing had just, or a pair of shoes had arrived in a soggy box, and the shoes were wet because they'd been caught in a downpour while the courier was trying to deliver, and everything got soaking wet. So
I'm not sure there's a perfect solution. Somebody was saying that maybe the 6 months is how long they take to degrade in the ground, not how long they'll last on the shelf.
Okay.
I think you need to get in touch with some of the suppliers. Somebody out there must have a product.
Okay, that wasn't what I was understanding when I read it. But okay.
And 4x4 Bump and Grind, loving the name, says, I've had an account on YouTube for a long time, but scared to be in front of the camera. Any advice? Well, you were scared to be in front of the camera. I'm
still scared to be in front of the camera. In this situation, sitting next to Nick, it's a lot more comfortable, but doing it on my own, I still get really quite anxious about it. So I would say just go for it and practice. Like, You know, sometimes I record and re-record because, you know, you just have to get more comfortable with it.
It gets easier. Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy. We've all been there, but it does get easy. Don't watch them back. There's another one.
Well, you have to if you're editing, but
yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Did you sell all those board games you thought may have been fake? We did our research. It turned out I'm 100% sure they're not fake. Thankfully, they are listed and not sold.
Yeah. Oh, John's in. JC Files says, sorry to hear about the group. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you, John. Steve says, what's the most profit you've ever made on an item? We've just covered that, Steve.
I know, he's been silly.
What are the must-have tools needed to resell on eBay? Well, we link all the stuff we use below, so you can go and have a browse through that. Off the top of my head, tape gun. What's the most important tool as a reseller? Set of scales. Decent set of scales, so you know the weight of your item, so you don't undercharge shipping. I'd say is a biggie.
Yeah, a tape measure.
A tape measure if you're going to sell clothes. Yeah, all of that stuff. There's links below to the stuff we used anyway. Okay. Shall we do a quiz? I just want to do a quick recap. I've seen a few people saying what's ended, what's happening. The channel's not going anywhere. Sorry for the clickbaity title. We announced that we are closing the Chat group, which is a Facebook group we've run for a couple of years. We've explained all of the reasons on that post. We explained them at the beginning of this video. The channel's not going anywhere.
We're getting lots of dislikes on this video, apparently, according to Simon.
That's fine. People don't have to like it. So it's probably because I put that as a title. So we're going to go do quiz.
We've got a super chat from Grinding Profit. That's Russell, isn't it? Said there are so many new groups being made since you announced you're closing the group, Nick. Which one are you going to join?
I probably won't, to be honest.
I won't be. It's too much of a time sink.
But I'll see. You know, if a place grows up that I'm hearing is, you know, what I would want from a group, then maybe. But for the time being, I'm going to focus on what is important to us. That sounds wrong. It wasn't that the group wasn't important. It was incredibly important to us. But we need to refocus on.
We need to focus on the business, really.
On other things, and if you are new to the channel, we often end our Sunday shows with a quiz because we love quizzing. A lot of our viewers enjoy it too. If you don't, now is your chance to bow out. That's fine. People were asking for general knowledge. Should we go back to the big quiz book? We haven't used this for a while. Yeah?
If you like.
Do you want to be Carol Smiley?
Always.
Or Carol Vorderman?
No, Carol Smiley's better.
So how this works, we will ask questions and you lot can play along. Quiz, how old is Nick's beard? Okay. Do you have a nice Father's Day? Did you have a nice Father's Day, Nick? Yeah, we kind of chilled out and didn't do much.
Yeah, Ellen was at work most of the day.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask questions. The first correct answer, any decisions about what is the correct answer or not is down to Andrea. She can be harsh, but that's up to her. The answer is not Depeche Mode, Lisa. Well, it might be. I don't know.
It's not Oasis either.
At first correct answer wins a point. By the end of the quiz, the person with the most points wins. You can win prizes.
Although how hilarious would it be if it was Oasis?
The prizes are tap points, which don't exist, but they're fun. You might be able to win some. Okay. At some point, I'll probably share the chat so you can see what we see, because I know on your screen sometimes the messages are in a different order. It's just how it is. You have to deal with it, I'm afraid.
Night, Nadine.
No. Okay. Why is everyone talking about Depeche Mode and Andy Fletcher
and your beard?
Okay, so question number one.
Your beard's gonna have its own Facebook group.
You've got a big, yeah, maybe my beard should have one, eh? Right. Here we go. Question one. Get your fingers ready. First, Fastest correct answer wins the point.
The fastest correct answer.
Victoria railway stations can be found in 3 cities in the world. 2 of them are London and Bombay. Where is the other? So I want the name of a city. Victoria railway stations can be found in 3 cities in the world. 2 of them are London and Bombay. Where is the other? I haven't actually looked at the answer, but I think John's right. Yes. John was straight in. John Hodges, Manchester.
Oh.
Richard Payne was right.
John Hodges.
Larty Dance Off was right. Pete was right. Kev was right. John was right. But only one winner for each question. That was John Hodges. Well done.
I'm just going to put it on live chat. You right, dear?
Oh, excuse me. Right, this might be a fastest Google first. There are no laws about how you get the correct answer.
Oh, see, JC Files thought you meant him. But no, John Hodges, unfortunately.
Yeah, John Hodges.
Yeah.
That if you have to Google it, you can. If you are still the first correct answer, it still counts. So, what is a YEGG?
Oh.
YEGG. This gives multiple choice, but I'm just going to ask the question. What is a YEGG? YEGG. Now, that's the answer. Look, it's up to you whether you think that's good enough. That answer there.
I don't know. Has anyone got something closer?
There. You see what it is?
Mm.
People are coming in with egg, an American keg. Now, we've got an answer of a thief there. I'm asking Andrea if that's enough information. I've got an answer of a burglar there. It's up to you. You're the kind of... see, now somebody down here...
I would go with that.
Okay. So, a thief is close. A burglar is close. But the answer, as we've got it, is an American safe breaker. And somebody has put, the first person to say safe breaker was, hang on, I've lost it. I lost it years ago. Can you see where's?
There we go. Michelle Lathan.
Michelle Lathan says a safe cracker. So is that your final decision?
That's my final
Michelle
decision.
gets the point. Thief was a bit too vague. Burglar was a bit vague. We needed safe cracker. So that's it. And then Scooby Shaggy was almost in, just after was safe breaker. Mandy. These are all the people who Googled it, I think. So cool. Great answer if you knew that one. Okay, next, the novel Rebecca was written by who? I think I know. Oh, I didn't know. The novel Rebecca was written by who? Or was it whom? Whom? Okay, and we're going to need the full name here. Okay. Jane Austen was my thought, John, but it's not. Now, Sue Erin has spelt it wrong, but I think we can safely say that, well, it's up to you on decisions. The answer is Daphne du Maurier, spelt like that.
That's fine.
Are you happy with Sue spelling it wrong? Okay. Andrea's decision is final on this because we do have some correct spelling ones here. But
well, it's clearly what she meant.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Sue. We're giving that to you. Well done. Loads of people got it. I really thought that was Jane Austen. I don't know why. As did others. Look, Lisa thought it was Jane Austen. Peter thought it was. Huh.
I knew it wasn't. If I'd have really engaged my brain, I'd have realised it was Daphne du Maurier.
Why do people keep putting the answer before you have said it, Nick?
Or maybe there's a delay for you.
Click live. Next to live, there should be a little red dot. You may not be up to date. You may be on delay.
Yeah.
Okay, should we keep going with the general stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, shall I do one that's 50-50? Yeah, let's just see what happened. In a pack of cards, the Queen of Clubs looks left or right?
Oh.
I don't even know, and I've played
I'm going to
cards.
say that.
Okay. The Queen of Clubs looks left or right? I'll just let all the lefts and rights come in. Whee! Wow. You've got a 50-50 chance here, so you might as well just pick one and put it in. So the answer, hold on. The answer is left. The Queen of Clubs looks to her left.
Oh, where did it start?
There, it's James Collects.
Yeah, James Collects.
Oh, Tom, you were just behind, and Art Journey was wrong with right. Sue Erin was third in on our screen. There you go. I'll share the screen for a bit so you can see yourselves chatting, and you can say hello, Mum. I can't remember how to do it. What am I doing? Is it that one? Yeah.
So I got that right then.
Yeah, you were right. Good guess.
I was right. We've left.
You went right with left.
Yeah.
Right. Let me make it a little bigger. So let's expand that. Someone said she looks ugly. Funny. Okay, so did you get that down? Who got that one right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Next question. What is the language spoken in Catalonia, Spain? So what is the language spoken in Catalonia, Spain? Have we got 422 people in? Wow.
Are you married? Yes, we're married.
We're married, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
To each other.
I'm going to have to scroll this back. As you can see, it goes a bit crazy. The correct answer is already in. The answer is Catalan. Many people getting it, but who was first? Alexandra Weeks on our screen there. So we've got Spanish, which was wrong. Spanish. France, which is wrong. Catalan.
Oh, yeah.
Point goes to Alexandra. Okay, next.
Apparently Love Island is on.
Is Love Island on? We're not following that.
No,
You're not watching that.
We're really not. No.
No. Okay, I have no idea the answer to these questions, I'll tell you. Who is the female James Bond created by Peter O'Donnell?
Didn't even know there was one.
I want first and second name. Who is the female, this is in quotes, James Bond, created by Peter O'Donnell?
Never heard of it.
We've never heard of this. Yeah, Tony, God knows. Lara Croft, no. Remember, you can Google this if you have no idea. Ooh, that's right, isn't it? Is that? That's spot on. Here we go. A few people are getting it now. That is the correct answer. Modesty Blaze.
Wow. Was that the first? Is that Josh?
I'll double check that was the first correct. Joanna Bondage. That's a completely different film. Yeah, I think that was Andrea Hills. Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, so we're giving it to, oh, I've lost. Where was I?
There.
Josh.
Reselling Adventures.
Christian got it here, but it's too late. James got it. John got it. And then everyone who Googled it probably. Okay. Next, shall I pick a different subject? Entertainment. Ooh. Tom Cruise starred in a film based on a John Grisham novel. What was that film? Tom Cruise starred in a film based on a John Grisham novel.
Oh, yeah.
What was that film? We have correct answers coming in. Whoa. Let's go back and find the first. The correct answer is The Firm. Many people got that right. Hang on. Thrifty Trooper.
Cool.
First correct answer on our screen. Have I asked these before? I think I might have asked some questions from that page before. Let me find another page. Okay. Oh, great question. Right. Next question. So do you want to give us a quick, let me come out of here. You can give a quick update on scores and then we'll, let's stop screen sharing for a sec. So we'll do a quick scores update.
Okay, so everybody on here has only got 1 point each so far, and that is John Hodges, Michelle Lathan, Sue Erin, James Collects, Alexandra Weeks, Josh's Reselling Adventures, and Thrifty Trooper.
So it's wide open. Should we do the 3-question warning, or are we going to keep going a bit longer?
Up to you.
All right, we'll do a few. What we normally do is we give you a 3-question warning when we're coming to the end. At the moment, it is wide open. So we've got, what, 7 people on 3 or 8 people on 3? Yeah. On 1, 3? Okay, so next question. Mine is behind 2. You need to, I think below the screen, there should be a little, the word live. If you click on there or the red dot next to it, it will bring you up to date, so you're not lagging. So try that. Next question. Which 1979 film starred the Sex Pistols?
Oh.
You'll know this when you hear it. I couldn't think of it, but I totally knew this answer. I just couldn't think of it. Carvin wants a question on sewing. I'll try and find one. What's that message there? Hello, Nick and Andrea. I saw a few of your videos and you've inspired me to start selling on eBay. Thank you. Our pleasure. Hope you enjoy it. Right, we've got answers coming in. Never mind the bollocks. It wasn't called that. That was the name of the album.
What is it, Peter?
I can see a correct answer there, but who was first?
I think it was Peter. Peter
Cummins, The Great Rock and Roll Swindle. Yes, it was.
Cool.
Yeah, a few people put in Never Mind the Bollocks, which of course was their classic 1977, I think it was, album. I was at my brother-in-law's house when we went down to Brighton, and he's got an original 1977 Never Mind the Bollocks album. It was really nice to look through his collection. Well, it was his dad's collection, wasn't it? Okay. We'll stick with some music one, shall we? Name Prince's 1984 semi-autobiographical film. So the name of the 1984 film by Prince, which according to this question is semi-autobiographical. And we watched this not long ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't actually finish it. It's still sat on the planner.
Oh. Yeah, you've got it. Oh, I'm not at the end of the chat. Oh, wow. Everyone's getting this. Oh, wow. Thrifty Trooper. Straight in. Purple Rain. Oh, has Thrifty Trooper got a point?
Oh, we've got 2 points, Thrifty Trooper.
In the lead. Check you out. Yeah, correct answer. Purple Rain, the Prince film from 1984. Interesting.
Little Red Ronnie Corbett.
With which children's TV theme tune did Mike Oldfield reach number 19 in 1979? So we need the name of the children's TV show that Mike Oldfield wrote the theme tune to, which went on to be, what was it? Number 19 in the charts in 1979. I didn't know this, but it makes sense when you hear it. Yeah.
Oh.
People know now. This is up to Andrea's discretion. Stu Mandry's put Blue Pera.
Well, no, I'm going to go Stu Mandry.
We know what you mean, Stu.
It's obviously meant it.
Blue Peter, yeah.
Wow.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do they still use that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bit jazzed up now.
Is it? Has it gone all funky?
Still essentially that.
Oh, no, what's the answer to that? Okay. I don't think I'd have got this. I do know the band. In fact, have we seen that band? Did we see them at a festival? Anyway.
Yeah, we did last year at Rewind.
Yeah, I thought so. So, next question. Let me get to the end. The correct answer for the last one was Blue Peter. Well done to Stu for getting that. Use It Up and Wear It Out was number 1 in 1980 for which US group? So we need the name of the group. Tricky one to spell. I'd get it wrong. So, name of the group. Oh, Peter Cummins and James. Oh, they're coming in so close.
Oh, Peter, you're on 2.
The correct answer and spelling, I believe, there from Peter Cummins. Let me double check that. Yep. Odyssey.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, they were really good, actually, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I get confused with groups that I don't remember from back in the day. Who's who? Oh, that's far too easy. Oh, I love this band.
It's not Depeche Mode.
You'll know this in a flash. Which, oh no, sorry. Who reached number 1 in 1979 with Brass in Pocket?
Ah, yes.
Amazing,
I don't even need to write that down.
Amazing songs. That. Yeah, of course you know that. So we want the name of the band. It's not a person. It is a band we need. Not Eagles.
Yes, Peter.
I thought Peter would be in with that.
Yeah.
Pretenders.
You're in the lead.
Wow.
Okay. I reckon we should go for our 3 question warning.
3 question warning. Loads of people got that. Yeah. Great band. Okay. So Peter, what do you want to give us a quick rundown on scores as we go into the last 3?
Yeah, so we've got on 1 point each, John Hodges, Michelle Lathan, Sue Erin, James Collect, Alexandra Weeks, Josh's Reselling Adventures and Stu Mandry. On 2 points is Peter Cummins, and in the lead is on 2 points is Thrifty Trooper. Sorry, Peter. And in the lead is Peter Cummins with 3 points.
Right. Should I switch it from popular music? Could be contentious.
Oh, it could be.
Could be contentious.
Is there an entertainment one?
Entertainment? I can find one. Cinema and TV. Yeah?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Oh. In what film? So the answer is the name of the film. What?
Peter says, "End it now."
End it now. Don't switch it from music. That's what I'd be like, to be fair. In what film did Bruce Willis provide the voice of a baby? In what film did Bruce Willis provide the voice of a baby? Free Willy? Nope. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Wow, it just went nuts. Most people are getting this one. Look who's talking. But who was first? Scrolling back. King of the Pennies was first on our screen. Slight typo, but we know.
Oh yeah, King of the Pennies.
Look who's stalking. that's a whole other film. So yeah, King of Pennies. Second was John Hodges, and then Art Journey. James collects. So well done if you knew that one. I could think of the film. I couldn't think of the name of the film. Okay. Oh, now I think that's a good question. Right. I need the two names and I need the two full names. So first and second names of these two actors. And the question is, who played the hitmen in Pulp Fiction?
Oh.
The two full actors' names. Who played the hitmen in Pulp Fiction? Thomas says, I sent you a message and you never replied. Apologies for that. I try and reply to every message. I get hundreds sometimes on a daily basis. It's not easy. Message me on Facebook again. I'll try and reply. Okay, so the question was, who plays the hitman in the film Pulp Fiction? We want both full names. Wow, everyone's getting this.
Roger and Badger.
Dermot is first on our screen. Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. Perfect spelling, capital letters and all.
Look at that, Dermot and Sue on the board with 1 point each.
Dermot and Sue on 1 point each. Oh, could cause a row. This.
Right. Well, this is the last one. This is the decider.
Is this last question?
Yep.
Wow, I better make it a good one. Right. We're going to go back to music. Just because we love a music question. I'm going to make it a hard one, though. Oh, that's not... Is that hard? Okay. This is not a hard question for you.
Oh, okay.
But I think you need a little bit of knowledge to know this one. Who released the album The Velvet Rope in 1998? We saw this artist on tour that year.
I dragged you along.
You dragged me along. It's not Depeche Mode or Oasis, no.
Yes, Peter Harrison.
Wonderful spelling, Pete Harrison. Wonderful spelling, but we can see that you've got the right letters in the wrong order. It was the wonderful Janet Jackson, with, in my opinion, one of her best albums. It was great, that album. Yeah.
Peter Harrison. So the final scores, once I've written it down, are on 1 point each: John Hodges, Michelle Lathan, Sue Erin, James Collect, Alexandra Weeks, Josh's Reselling Adventures, Stu Mandry, King of the Pennies, Dermot Erin, Peter Harrison. With 2 points is Thrifty Trooper in second place, and in first place is Peter Cummins with 3 whole tap points plus 5 for being the winner. So you get 8 whole tap points. Peter, well done.
Wow. Spend them wisely, as we always say. There you go. Well done, Peter. Enjoyed that. Well done if you got any points. We will be back. I don't know what videos are due, but we'll certainly be back next Sunday.
Yeah. Are we doing Thursday or not?
I don't know. We might be mixing up how we do things on the Thursday. We're not sure how we're going to proceed with that. We'll certainly be back next Sunday to hang out with you lot. We always enjoy it. It's a pleasure. Hope you enjoy it too. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. And yeah, sorry about the clickbait.
Yeah, I might go and change that title, or at least add to it so people don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We will see you soon, and goodbye. See you later, guys.
Have a good week.